Welcome back to the Race Spec Esports Season 2 Pacific F2 Series. I'm your host, commentator for tonight, Curving Texas. Tonight's race is in Italy at the Monza circuit. And with the long straights and stuff, I'm sure we'll see some nice overtaking here. Hopefully we're a bit cleaner than what happened last week. Obviously some controversy there between some championship rivals and a few things going down, but yeah, it should be good to see what goes on here. I believe it's not confirmation yet about the standings, but I do believe that the points gap is very close. Last time I heard, I think it was 3 points between Todster and Schmidt, but I'm not 100% certain on what's happened with that extra penalty now. So it could be level, it could be very close, but yeah, gonna be a good one here. Obviously not too many rounds left now, so we'll be looking to eventually wrap this one up in a while, and appreciate the banana cake pies and the eggs coming in. Race it with the cooked egg. Banana, I also see that you've got a spot in here for R10. Oh, get him some good points, son. So, by the looks of it, most drivers are recurring. I don't know about reserves. BK has switched himself into a reserve driver now, but he has continued to race this race. Yeah, apart from that, most races are the same as every other week. How many spots we got left? We got 3 spots left. One's a Carlin. That's either going to be James or Rudy. Not sure what's going on there. Yeah, ART driver is usually Iceman, and the other MP Motorsports driver is Roscoe, but I know he's not racing, so we'll see how we go. Time to disappoint. That's a lie. Absolute lie, banana. Okay. So I'll get what I know as the standings up, and we'll just have a quick little run through here. I'm clearly super organised. So it's still not up to date. But I'll try and go off memory. I think it's obviously Spilly's now dropped back because he got a DNF or didn't get many points after that crash. Pure Gold has closed up at the front. He'll be within, I'd say probably within 15 points now of Todster. Schmidt should be right on it, and they'll be nearly tied. Don't think Pleb's had a good race either, so I don't think he's up there as such. Constructors, the Sauber team, I think, how many races are we off? I think we've got 3 left. Yeah, so we've got 3 left. I don't think that, they can't wrap it up yet, but, hang on. 2, oh, I'd be close. I'm trying to work it out. What's that? Yeah, it'd be close. I don't think they can, but they might actually be able to. Who knows? So, not really going to say anything on predictions yet. I'll wait for qualifying. Oh, Banana's in. Oh, Banana, I'm expecting points on the board, and I'm expecting points on the board both races now. You're starting to get a little bit of practice in with these F2s, so. That means I've got to support R10 as well now. Hey, damn. Not that I never did or anything. So, one Carlin instead, so James hasn't made it in. I think we've only got the 17 drivers still. Some clowns. Alright, here we go. I'm gonna watch Banana down the straight. I'm just gonna watch one name go flying up that leaderboard after they outbreak himself. And it was Stonetail. Lunacy has retired from the session. I'm not sure if that counts as the DSQ there or not. Sorry, I'll move it up to the front. Zach. Okay, Zach's had a spin or something. Something's gone wrong with him there. So he's going to be starting from towards the back of the grid. Crossy here, he leads. I'll get all this shit up. We don't need the other one yet. Cool. Crossy still comfortably halfway through this lap almost now. And he's looking pretty... Oh, we're... Pure Gold in second, Todster in third, Wafer in fourth, and Schmidt in fifth. So most of you standing, I think top 7 is the top 7 in the championship. Zach finally gets disqualified. It's a nice helmet here for Crossy, I do like it. Been pretty comfortable this whole lap. Spilly's moved himself up into third. Schmidt looking, I think Crossy's going to hang on to this one pretty comfortably. He was first coming out of the first corner. He held on to it the whole time. 29.8. Spilly gets second. Plev's got third as well. Wow, so there was a few little changes laid on there. 5 thousandths between Plevs and Pure Gold. So as we have a look there, 4 points for Crossy for qualifying on pole. So joining him on the front row is Spilly, second row Plevs and Pure Gold, third row Todster and XJ Schmidt. Big Donga in seventh with Kickbutt Kiwi along beside him. Iconic Q ninth, BK in 10th after deciding he was going to race tonight, which is good. Dre and Banana Cake in 11th and 12th. Stone Towel in 13th, Gaming Wave for 14th, 15th to Lunacy, and 2 disqualifications with Trident driver Gold Gloves and Carlin driver Zach Crichton bringing up the rear. He'll be looking to make some moves in this one and hopefully just enjoy it. So first prediction in, and we've got NRL Ryan is fat with a P1 for Spilly, P2 Toddy, and P3 for Plebs. Interesting. So there is, like Banana said, there's some clouds. I do see clouds. I'll just be... So prediction from Alcatraz here. Schmidt P1, Toddy P2, and Plevs P3. Racer says that Schmidt's going to be P1, Zach's going to come from the back of the grid and get P2 with BK third. That'll be interesting to see. Drivers head out on the formation lap here. My prediction, I think that it's going to be Pure Gold. I think Pure Gold will go well. I think he'll be either top 3 somewhere. Pure will get killed at any stage. So, Racer thinks he's going to jinx everyone. I wouldn't be surprised. Look, there's enough jinxing in these streams as it is. So, I'm still hoping, Banana, that you get in a top 10 here. I'm expecting it. James has joined. He's missed it. Oh, wait, did he get in for this? Oh, he has. Good stuff. Zach, he's done about half a metre on this track. Unfortunately, James is going to be racing for ART. He's not going to like that. He's going to want that Carlin car at some point. Obviously, not going to get it until next week now. Who has got... Oh, there is none. Call the race off. There's no Ragunathan. Thank you guys for joining us tonight. It's been a pleasure watching this formation lap. We'll see how it unfolds. Okay, we've got cars on the grid now. Banana, no DNF. Only wins, son. I don't even remember if... Oh, yeah. So, I reckon Pure Gold's getting a podium. I think... I'm going to say he's P2. I reckon if Crossy stays safe, he'll win. And I'm going to go for Schmidt to come back for P3. Alrighty. And away we go. Oh my god, and what's gone wrong here? And I've jinxed Crossy. So that's a terrible start. We've seen that a few times this season. Spilly leads into the corner. Plev's on the outside of Pure Gold here. Will they all survive this? Oh, Crossy's trying to make lunges. I'm really confused about what's going on here. I have no clue what's going on. Zach hasn't moved since 6 years ago. We got a few cars going. Plebs at the back. Sorry, I'm bewildered. I don't even know what's going on here. Plebs has dropped back to 17th. So something's going on there. These two have broken ahead. Kickbutt's up to 3rd. That's a good start from him. I was going to put him on the podium, but I didn't think he'd get it. Schmidt in P4, Todd's at P5, Crossy P6. Unfortunately, BK's moved down. Banana. Oh, look at this. Banana's up to 8th here, boys. Banana Brigade is on it. So, unfortunately for Plebs, he's had a bit of a rough time this week and last week. Has he got damage there as well? Oh, that front wing looks floppy as hell. God, I couldn't tell you if it's damaged though. Yeah, it is. Okay, so he's got damage there, and back at the front. Yeah, actually, I need to check that as well. So, tyre-wise, we got medium, medium, soft, medium, medium at the front. So, kick butt, hence why he's up so far. He's on the softs again. Alternate strategies for all the teams, I believe. So, there's no double ups anywhere, which is good. Early pit stops for Iconic and Plebs there after what happened, and they'll be looking to get on with that one. I'm going to go back here with Dre and Wafer. Wafer's just, I feel like he just cut across the corner from what I saw. He's having to give positions back, definitely. So he gave one back. Something did happen to Dre. That's who I wanted to look at initially, but I missed that. And he's gone round. So it's a shame for him. And I saw James did have damage there as well. Players finally gets out of the pits. Back in the front, Spilly and Pure Gold. Not too far in front of Kick, but... Oh, that's very wide there from Spilly. Jesus Christ. And a move from Pure Gold already. Should he have waited there? Should he have sat behind coming down the straight? Because now Spilly's going to be right on his ass. Although, I think Pure Gold will have the DRS here. Is it lap 3? No, it just started. Damn. Mate, I'm way out of the loop. Pure Gold hangs on though. Is it going to be a move here with Banana? He's with Big Donga. Yeah. Oh, not much room there. Just keep your nose out of those ones, Banana. You've got a good drive here. Spilly's also got a good drive. Is he going to go for a move? He's just sitting behind. Taking it pretty steady there. That group in the middle that I was looking at, Wafer looks like he's going to have a dive here. He's gone around the outside and he's cut the corner again. Oh, in the background there, that's Gold Gloves. That's a shame for him. He just needs to get these small little issues out of his races. And he'll be fighting for points consistently, I reckon. So that's a shame for him. Wafer's gotten past Banana now. And Wafer looks like he's on the move. He's on those mediums though, so kind of interesting to see what happens there with him. At the front now, we've got DRS here, our first little view at DRS and how well it's going to work for these guys. Obviously, it should work pretty well. Spilly goes to the outside. Looking at kick butt there. What's he going to do? He just hangs in behind. Oh. I think you're going to see another move here into the next, into the chicane. Pure's slowly closing it in. It's going to be very close. He's already gone to the inside, not going for it, and that's James just up ahead of him. Nice line there, but Spilly actually got a better drive. I thought that Pure had a nice line through there. Yeah. Onto the back straight, and there'll be DRS down here again. So I keep losing my phone. I'm trying to look for your comments. Pure Gold to the outside and he's passed. He's passed Billy again. So obviously Spilly's having a bit of trouble there coming out of that section. Can't remember exactly what the corners are called. I know they've got a name, just can't remember them. Yep. Wafer up into 7th now, and Banana's followed him through there. So Donga's come into the pit and he's got it stopped. Yeah, so he's into the pit already. Banana coming back at Wafer around the outside. Yeah, try and over under here. Banana, you get better drive on those softs. Go, son. Let's go on board with him. Giving the viewers what they want here. Oh, look at that. He's put a wheel in the grass. And we've seen Wafer cut this corner already. Oh, he's got it stopped. That's a shame for Banana. He's still going at least. No damage there. And he's only dropped down to 11th behind his teammate. So just keep it going, mate. Get around. So that's a real shame there. Obviously, we've just seen some classic driving. BK now past Wafer, so that's good for him. Get this confidence levels back up, BK. I'm going to watch you secretly, but I'm going to watch you from up here, because otherwise if I turn onto you, you'll spin or you'll crash or something will happen. Fastest lap for Spilly. Crossy in on the softs already. Should still be enough to get into the end pretty well. But, yeah. It's going to drop him back a bit. Banana follows him in as well there, which is good. I agree with that. So, I think big, who was it? No, Stone Tower. He had a bit of a moment out of that first chicane by the looks of it. He lost about five tenths there. It's a big rip, Banana. But you're still in it, mate. Just keep going. Got some people looking for recovery drives as well. So even with what happened, I think Donga had to change his wing, but Banana's come out just behind Donga, so it's not too bad for him. That should still be fighting for points there. And they got Plebs coming with him as well. So will we see Kickbutt in this lap, or is he going to try and keep going with these guys? Obviously, he's going to be on those mediums in that last stint. Not as fast, but a bit more durable. So what do you do in this case? Do you pit now? I think it's about time. He's kept it out again. Obviously, he's keeping up with these guys on the softs, but I suppose it's better for him while he's got DRS to stick with him, especially if he feels comfortable. Spilly there, hanging on the inside. So Spilly looking to rebound after what happened last week. We've got Gold Gloves, his teammate, into the pits, and he's got a spinning pit lane penalty. So that's unfortunate for him. So Kickbutt now the only one out on the soft, but doing a good shift here. Obviously third on track, and that's third overall on the track even after the pit stops. So he'll be looking to come out somewhere around probably in ninth, I think, just ahead of Crossy. Depends how well Crossy's gone on his outlap here, but there's a big gap in between, so there's plenty of room for him to go. He's just not going to have the DRS that he's got aiding him here to pull him around. But he's got a pit earlier than these guys anyway. So I'd say you'll see him in this lap. He takes a tight line. There he goes into the pits. Now don't speed into this one, Kickbutt. Gold Gloves, 3-second time penalty. And Kickbutt makes it into the pits. I haven't seen any penalty there. So that's good. Apart from this battle between these two, which has been going on for the whole race now, we've still got a battle here between BK and Gaming Wafer. He looks to the outside there. Who's that behind him? Oh, that's James, isn't it? Big Donga with a 3-second time penalty there. You can't get 100 comments because you're not in the comments section for your own thing. So I'm kind of eating dinner as well. But now, Pure, is he going to go for it again on the inside before the straight? No, he sits behind. So I think we'll see these guys in probably the end of lap 9, maybe 10. Are we going to have anyone jump in earlier? So yeah, Kickbutt came out 3 seconds in front of Crossy on those mediums. Same, obviously, as what Crossy's got. But yeah, he'll be looking to close the gap up a bit as much as possible. Oh, bit of a lock up there for Spilly. I'm just going to go back and have a look at BK and Gaming Wafer into this corner, because every time they're getting close, BK goes back to the outside. Wafer looked like he moved across there from what I saw, so calm and steady, but this is a good run here. Lunacy into the pits as well, so he's the first of the medium runners that have gone the length to come in, I believe. So be the only driver on the softs at the moment. BK also at the outside again. He's lost a little bit there just because of what goes on into that corner. But Lunacy's going to come out. I'm not exactly sure where. Plebs, Banana and Gold Gloves all in a bit of a battle at the moment. They've lost track of Donga just a little bit now. Lucy's going to come out in that battle as well by the looks of it, just in behind Donga. But he'll have some pace there on those softs and on them early. So last points paying position, I think it's going to be pretty close here. It's going to be a good battle for it. Todster still in 4th. He'll be looking to, obviously he's got title rivals in front of him. I think that's top 4 in the championship right there. And there's the first mover, Pure Gold in. And he's been followed by Todster, I believe, into the pits. Spinning, oh, no, that was Dre a lap down? Yeah, it was. That's unfortunate for him. Obviously he's retired the car as well there. Clearly wasn't. Oh, Wafer and BK in at the same time as well. So we'll try and keep an eye on Pure Gold here on his outlap, see where he comes out. I'm not sure what the turnover is for an undercut at this track. And unfortunately, he's been balked a little bit there, BK. But so is Wafer. And they're right together. Fastest lap for Crossy there. He's in 6th, behind Kick Butt. So these mediums are doing a good job now, obviously. These two, both pretty close to each other in terms of pace at the moment. I know it was 3 seconds when he came out of the pits. So Crossy a little bit quicker, slowly closing up. And I think Crossy was maybe 6th when he came into the pits. So it would be interesting to see if he jumps Todster and Schmidt. So just keep an eye at the front here, because I reckon we're going to see some pit stops here. Did they both get 5-second penalties? Yeah, look, that 8th spot, he's already in it at the moment, but if he's got that penalty. Okay, Spilly comes in. I reckon he's coming in rapid there. No, he's got it stopped. So that's the first one in. These two do follow as well. I'm going to watch from Pure Gold's view here. How much pace has he got? Has the undercut worked here? We're about to Spilly in this pit lane. He's right at the end of it here. I think Spilly's going to hang on. Oh, no, he's not. He's definitely not going to hang on there. So Pure Gold with the undercut, and he takes the lead. Great move by him. Kick Butt into 3rd as well, so he's consolidated that position. Crossy has jumped his teammate and Todster there into 4th spot. So the two medium runners now are looking to hang on to it from both their teammates as well. So will we see a bit of team orders and team play in here? Is Crossy going to want to defend Todster so that Schmidt can sneak past? And will Kick Butt do the same for Todster? So it's over a second as well, that gap. So very good undercut there for Pure Gold, and he's looking to pull away now. And if he stays out of DRS, this race could be all but over. Fortunately, a 3-second penalty there for Banana Cake, and it looks like he's just been overtaken by Gold Gloves. He's had a bit of trouble with him so far this race. Yeah, undercut very OP. Yeah, there's some tracks where it is like super. Oh, and that's Gold Gloves with a tank slapper. Has he spun it round? No, he saved it. But Banana finally gets that move done. He's going to want to look to push on. So at the moment, Hugh, will he be able to go to the end on those mediums? He's done 9 laps on them. That's a pretty standard amount of laps to go to the end. Like, that's the lap you want to be pitting for the mediums and do 9 or 10 laps on them. So he's going to be looking to do like 12 or 13. At the front, it's 1.4 seconds. Obviously, Kick Butt has dropped back now from Spilly. Not much help with the DRS or anything. And it looks like, oh, that's a big move from James there. That's going to really put Kick Butt off there, you'd expect. Still no DRS for these two back here, but they're looking to close it in. Schmidt has now got under a second to his teammate. Big Donger on the inside of Lunacy. Oh, he's just turned into the back of him there as well. And all that's going to do is help plebs here. Can't tell if I could see rain just then or not. Definitely cloudy though, very cloudy, but I don't see any rain just yet. So I think we're going to see a move from Schmidt here on his teammate in a second. Pure Gold's really brought himself back into this championship. If it ends like this, he will be very close to taking the lead in that championship. I feel like we really undermine how exciting this championship has been and how exciting it's going to be in these last few races. Like, it's very close. And there's some really good racing here. So I just want to see if we got some team orders involved here. Schmidt goes to the inside. And yeah, Crossy makes that move very easy for him there. So a little bit of team orders. Toddy with the extra grip. He's going to get a good run here. And I think he might be able to swoop Crossy anyway. So it's given Schmidt a little bit. Whoa, okay. I don't know what that looked like for both the drivers' screens. But here he goes. Todster down the inside. And he's got that move done as well. So these two pushing on. Can kick butt, hang on to third. Will he be able to help his teammate out? The way things are going, this top four in the championship look like they might hold on to the top four in this race, just opposite way around. So that's good from a championship perspective, like a neutral one, because it's just going to close that gap down. Like, we're going to come into this last round of the championship in what, 2 weeks or so, and it's just going to be, it's going to be like straight up just crazy stuff, especially with double races, obviously across the weekend, and reverse grids. Like, it just throws a massive spanner in the works. Second race not worth as much as the first race as well. It's just got everything. So I think we're on board for a nice run to the end of this championship. Todster trying to sneak it around the outside of Schmidt. He's got a good run in there, but Schmidt might be able to hang on to this one, I think, just for the lap anyway. And then they're going to have one lap duel here, and I think they're going to have kick butt in their way. They should be able to snag onto DRS soon. Todster having a look. So that points battle, unfortunately, there's a 12-second gap from 10th to 11th, so my maths was a bit off. For the actual points, though, it's pretty close between a few drivers there. Todster, he's dived it down the inside. Oh, has he given him room? Has he given him room? Okay, so Schmidt has dropped off the back there. They're not going to have DRS down this straight, so Kickbutt might be on for a podium here without a penalty. I don't know exactly what he's got or what he's done. Same with the rest of the drivers. So there's Iconic with a penalty. So if BK doesn't have his penalty, he's on for another pole position. That'll be 2 in a row in the F2 series. Oh, it's getting feisty between these two. You saw Schmidt slowly close the door under braking. And Iconic Q failed to use required compounds in the duration. So now the points battle is on. Lunacy and Donga. Lunacy looks like he might have it sorted there, depending on penalties and stuff. Plebs has come into the pit as well. Unfortunately, he's got the same problem there as what Hugh had. Obviously, that pitting early and then trying to go to the end. So now I'll watch these guys here as they come through. I just want to double check. This is going to be close between Schmidt and Todster. I don't think he's going to get him, but I really need to go back here and at some point watch the rest of this one because this is going to be close. We've had a spinner, I think that's a lap down, unless it's Wafer, I don't think it is, I think it's James. So, Pure Gold, he is going to take that win, and barring any penalties, he'll hang on to that one. Really good for his championship. Spilly in second. Kickbutt coming through in third. He's going to cross that line there. Toddster in fourth, and Schmidt's not going to get him. Crossy, still not too far off, and apparently it was only 0.1, which I don't necessarily believe because his teammate was closer to Toddster, so don't know what happened with the timing there. But yeah, only thing that's changed obviously is BK. He's missed it by 7 thousandths there, and that's huge for him. He's going to be starting 9th instead of 1st, and with less points. Big shame. Stone Towel gets pole position for the next race now. And Banana's missed a point. No. If he didn't get that penalty, he had points. Oh, Banana. No. Almost had it, mate. Almost had it. Race 2, it's yours. So, Pure Gold first, Billy second, Kickbutt in third, and obviously Kickbutt on that different strategy. We've seen him be able to get some good performances out of that car. Not exactly consistent across the thing, but a lot of feature races he does start on the softer compound, get a good start, make up positions early, and get a good drive in, and then obviously come home with a podium like that is very good. Valuable points there. Didn't see who got the fastest lap. That's just what I do. I feel like Spilly was on for a good lap towards the end. He pulled in a lot. But those two in the middle might have also done pretty well. Let's have a look once we get here. So fastest lap went to Pure Gold, only just. But once again, very helpful for his championship. Yeah. Hey, Banana, close. You're on. It's still on this second race here, so you need to come in top 8 this one. But yeah, without that spin, you look at that and you did have points there, mate. So 1 point, but still points. But at least your teammate got it, so either way, across the board, very well done for you guys, getting some points for that team. MP Motorsport, again, continuing with the points. I haven't really looked at the constructors in terms of who's sort of where, but that's the wrong app. Definitely go on TikTok to get that. Yeah, all 3 of the back market teams, they're getting points. Obviously, Carlin not getting any points. Honestly, don't know what happened with Zach. Will he be back for this race? Is he? Who knows? So I'll let him load in here. I'll be back in 2 seconds. So, I don't really know. Okay, obviously, hopefully, it's a better start for Crossy in this one. Zach also hasn't left the grid again. Fair enough. I reckon we're going to see a few big movers here. I think we're going to see Plevs come up I think, obviously, that combination, and they always do, Todster, Spilly, Pure Gold in these races, always make moves up from wherever they start. Usually Pure Gold's actually up towards the front, but a better result than the feature race there. Although I feel like he actually won the feature race last week, and that's why he got so many points. But yeah, so I think those three are going to duck through again. Obviously, there's always carnage in this, and it's to be expected when you're racing with a bunch of amazing talents like these guys. Kiwi 1, BK 2nd, Tau 3rd. Look, I'd love to see that. Would love to see it, but Racer, that's a big, a bit ambitious, I think. But then again, you never know. Mate, that's him. You've nailed it, Aaron. P1 Schmidt, P2 Crossy, P3 Toddy. I'm feeling it'll go down something like that. Spilly will be up to second by the first corner because, or well, by the third corner. He's very good at that. I reckon you're going to see Wafer and maybe Tau have a little bit of contact into this first corner. Crossy to not get off the grid. Give us some lights this time. That'd be much appreciated. There we go. 3. Okay, it's all 5, but they're not there on my screen. And that's not a great start by Tau there, unfortunately. Looking to hang on, though. We might be 3 wide here into the first corner. Oh. And Wafer up the inside. And look, I called it. And he's just kept pushing him. So that's unfortunate for Wafer. Zach Crichton. Oh, we've had an incident between Dre and Iconic Q, and Iconic Q is retired. Yeah, both drivers have retired. I expected that, obviously. You come back for this one and you expect to do all right. Plev's up to 7th already. Oh, and he looks like he could make another move there. Yellow flags. I did see one of the R10 cards going across that. That was lunacy. Plev's 7th. Spilly in 6th, so he hasn't made up as much. Crossy has dropped back. Pure Gold up 4. Kickbutt up 3. Todson up 3. And Schmidt up 3. So, big positions made up there early on from those guys. Schmidt just where he wants to be as well at the front of this one. Is Zach just driving around in AI? Or is he actually driving? No, it looks like he's actually driving. I don't really know who's driving. It's probably not him. Schmidt, though, comfortably. Oh, kick butt. And Pure Gold stuck his nose in there and he didn't get it done. This almost 3 wide here. Bit of contact between Pure Gold and Spilly there. Oh my god. I don't want to watch this. I'm going to watch it from onboard Crossy because I can see what's going to happen here. Spilly's going to try it. No, he didn't get to hang it around the outside there. He's braked early to hang on to that one. Banana up into the points. Go, son. Get him. Stay with Plebs. You got a bit of a gap behind you now. Actually, not in the points. I lied. Just stay with the Plebs anyway, though. Don't get any penalties. Plevs, not close enough just yet. Oh, Spilly's all over the back of Pure Gold here. Obviously, these two fought for the win last in that first race there. So Kickbutt with some genuine pace here, obviously in third as well. So props to him. Finishing on the podium in the first one and then fighting for it in this second one. Still, as DRS comes on, there's sort of a second gap between most. Spilly looks like he's going to go for a move here on the inside of Pure Gold and a bit of a lock-up. Oh, these two making contact everywhere. Donga speeding into the pit lane there as well. And the yellow is sector 3. What happened to Donga? I know he sped into the pit lane. Did he then crash it into the wall? Or has he retired the car? I don't know. He has definitely retired the car though. Not much at the front happening here. Gaps are consistent between those three. The real battle is here between these three. And Plebs has passed BK as well. And Banana will be looking to fight it out with BK for that last point in the background. Will we see Plebs catch up to these guys? He needs a bit of redemption. The last 3 races for him haven't gone very well. So he'll be looking to make up for that. Toddster though, fastest lap again and pulling in now. He's Plebs and BK in the background. Almost a bit of contact. We see these guys go at it too much. Oh, no contact there into that corner. I thought there might be. And Banana well with them as well. Big moment for him though coming out of that corner I just saw there. So he's lost a little bit there. Lunacy cuts the corner for a 10-second penalty. Fortunately, Banana's lost a lot. Spilly is past Pure Gold here. So, first, second, third, fourth and fifth, all up 3 spots. Crossy down 3 spots. In the background, I just saw, I think it was BK. He's gone into the gravel there. Banana's jumped him as well. So, Banana up into the points here. Go, son. Get him. Hang on to those points. Been a moment from Toddster, though, because Kickbutt's all over him here. I missed that as well, I'm sorry. But this is big. All our chips. What a shame. It auto-corrected to tower when you're at Toddster. I mean, I'll allow that call. Okay, Banana is into 7th. This battle here is very good. It's a nice battle. How far down the straight is Pure Gold? Is he going to go for a move? I'm just going to go up to it because he is going to make a move here. And so is... Oh, they've made contact. The Virtuosi cards there. Toddster's blocked his teammate from going through, and that's just backed them all up into the pack. And in this battle, Banana, he's slightly cut the corner there. He's not got a good drive there. 3 wide here. My word. Oh, no. I don't want to see that Banana's got that. And Wafer's down. He's coming back through as well. Wafer's got a bit of pace. Obviously, we saw what happened to him early on. So, there's still a lot of damage to be done here in this championship. From this sprint race. Obviously, once Spilly gets up to Toddy, I'm sure the bit will be between his teeth. And vice versa after what happened last week. So, expecting a few movements. Oh no, and that's Kickbutt gone. Another disappearing act from the magician. And he's gone for a day at the beach in Italy. Probably not where I would go for a day at the beach. All that's done is help Banana out though. He's in the points. Even if he doesn't make up a position. He's just got to watch that gap back to Wafer though. Because he's going to be looking to pile on some points. Pile on some pressure. still the battle goes on now. An extra podium spot up for grabs across here with Kick Butt out of that battle. Schmidt looking pretty comfortable at the front. We've got a yellow flag there. We've got 2 cars in the wall in the middle of the straight. That is Gold Gloves and Stone Towel. A virtual safety car, unfortunately not a real one. Man, that would have shaken it up. But I am not sure what's going on there. Just saw it on the map that they were both off to the side. Kick Butt with the drive-through for speeding under. That's a very unfortunate way for him to go down. He struggled there with what's just gone on. So in the space of just a little bit of time, it's really hurt him. Are we far off this virtual safety car from coming back in? I reckon we're going to be ending as Schmidt comes out of this bit here. And there we go, we're back on. Toddster's made up a bit of ground there. A big chunk of ground. And if he... Oh, he might have got it. I'll tell you what, it was 1.001. And that was just before he hit it. So let's just have a quick look and see if he did get that DRS. Nah, didn't. But Pure Gold did. And he's going into a move around the outside of... Oh, God, these two are too close. I don't like it. I don't like it. And Banana might be making a move on BK. He's hanging it with him. Oh, no. Crush for Lunacy there. And Stone Tower into the pits. And he's retired as well. So, we have 12 cars remaining in this one. And we're only just onto the 7th lap. Zach Crichton, or whoever is controlling Zach Crichton, is in 11th. James up into 12th. And will we see James get some points in a different car as well, not even in his own car? That'll be interesting to see. Spilly is looking to fight this one back. I don't think he's going to be able to make a move just yet, but I mean, prove me wrong all you like. Toddster's the man though at the moment. He is looking menacing. He's closed that gap after the virtual safety car, obviously using it to his advantage there with a bit of what's the word? I don't know, but I know you can cheese it. That's a safety car. There it is. Kickbutt's retirement has brought out the safety car. It hasn't caught him, so drivers would have had a chance to pit now and go Bixie into the pit. Banana, follow him. No, Banana, you should have followed. BK is going in well here. Obviously, they've still got another lap to do it. Because that safety car didn't catch him. They've got another lap to attempt it. But who will? That's the big question. Who's going to attempt it? We'll probably get like 2 laps at the end of this. But this is what we want to see. We want to see a bit of entertainment and a bit of, you know, spanner in the works. So BK's only lost that 1 position at this point in time. But it's, yeah. So if we see 2 retirements, well, actually he's just moved up in front of Wafer anyway at this point, but if we see 2 retirements and Zach Crichton's in the points. See, Racer, it has worked, but because it hasn't caught the leaders, it's not going to work as well for BK there. Because they're still allowed to go. Obviously, there's going to be a delta, so they're going to have to hold it. But once they come around that last corner, they're not going to have the delta as they come into the pit. So it should all even each other out if they want to pit. I reckon you'll see... Honestly, if I was Schmidt, I would start the train and come into the pit. The more people you get to pit, the better position you're in. They stayed out. Toddster stayed out. See, this is the problem. 1 person in, that's Crossy, I believe. No, he didn't go in. Plebs, go in, son. Come on, Banana. Don't speed in the pit lane, Banana. Perfect. Who predicted it earlier? Someone said something about him. I know someone said BK, but you did say Kiwi, and Kiwi with the slam assist though, if BK and Banana get a good result here. Nothing to lose for those two. See, this is the issue for BK. Banana has jumped him, I believe, or it's going to be very close. Banana, go, mate. You've got this. Trust me, you've got this. Pens or not, those softs are going to help big time. You've seen it before. You've seen it in other things. Just go with BK. Don't try and disrupt each other. You've both got a good chance here. That 3 seconds, I think it's only 3 seconds. I'll have a look. I'll have a look at everyone's pens. Schmidt has no warnings. Toddster has 1 warning. Pure Gold has a penalty. So that's going to hurt him. That's 3 seconds. Billy with nothing. A warning. Crossy with 2 warnings. Plebs with 2 warnings. BK with 1 warning. Banana has that penalty, and you've got a few warnings as well, Banana. So just watch out. Play it safe. Play it by ear. Zach with nothing. 5-second penalty for Wafer. I assume that's for speeding in pit lane or something, or speeding on safety car. And James with a few penalties. Is James on the lead lap? He is. Now, what is going on with this? Oh no, is it in this lap? That's why. Oh no, it's not going to work out for these guys. They've lost out a lot. That's rough. Just get that fastest lap. Banana, your penalties are void because you're on for points here because Wafer's too far back. So I'll go back to commentating now properly. Schmidt, Toddster, Pure Gold, Spilly, Crossy, and Plebs. Plebs back in this one after starting from near the back of the grid in that last one. He's got a chance at some good points here. And we're about to see a move from... Oh, Pure Gold was going to go for a move. He's the one that's going to have a bit of trouble here with that penalty. So that'll drop into the back of the group. I'm expecting to see some fast laps in from BK and hopefully Banana as well, but I think BK is going to be on it. All these guys sort of just... Obviously no one's really dived... Ooh, crossing a little bit wide there. That might give Plebs an opportunity down this back straight. It is going to give Plebs an opportunity. What's his move? Is he going to go for it? He's gone to the inside. And he's in the gravel. They haven't collected each other though. That's just put him out of the battle though for the podium, and that's going to help Pure Gold if anything, because that's not quite a big enough gap, but it's almost a big enough gap. I see BK in the background there. Be interesting to see what his lap time is. Game and Wafer with another penalty there, so that's saving Banana a little bit. We got Sector and Wafer's just crashed as well. On to the last lap. We've got nothing stopping us here. Move to the outside for Toddy, and Schmidt's got a very tight line there. This is going to open the door for Pure Gold. Can he get a good drive? Let's have a look from behind here with Spilly. Are we going to see a move from Pure Gold? Surely he's going to be watching this just intently in case, and he's very close to the back of Toddster. This race is on, and this is the championship top 4. This is what we want to see week in, week out. Pure Gold obviously with a penalty, and I think someone's on 2 warnings as well. In this top group, but it might not be any of these 4. But Toddster crashes at Ascari. Are you from the future? Well, here we go. Safely through there. Oh, this is going to be too close to call. Is Spilly going to pick up the pieces? Pure Gold goes round the outside of Toddster. We're going to get a run to the line here. Who's finishing where? Schmidt is going to hang on and win the race. Todster goes to second, Spilly to third, Crossy up to P4, and Plevs in P5 with Pure Gold in sixth. BK did have a moment there. Not sure if he got the fastest lap. Don't think he did. Might have. Didn't really see. And Banana, he brings home a point. I'm clapping just for you, Banana. This is it. I'm just clapping for you. No one else, just you. But that is an epic fight right to the end there between all those guys. That's exactly what you want to see in these championship battles. Unfortunate for Pure Gold there, he has dropped back, but this is going to be a very close weekend, I believe. I don't know who's going to get it. Pure Gold, Spilly, which Schmidt finished? No, Schmidt finished further back. He finished 5th. So Pure Gold versus, Pure Gold versus Spilly here for the weekend win. I'll try and skip through as quick as possible. We've actually got a very early finish here tonight, I think. What time we usually start thing? I think we start at 8:30, so very early finish. Pure Gold with the fastest lap though, so that will help him out. That moves him level with points with Plebs for that race. So weekend, 33 points to Pure Gold, taking home all the fastest laps across the thing. Spilly second. Jay Schmidt moves himself up into third by 1 point. And that is vital in this championship. We've seen how close it is. It's going to be very close between, I think, Pure Gold, Schmidt and Todster are all going to be within about 4 or 5 points. Spilly's not going to be too far behind that as well. Obviously, you've seen him move back up there. But that is how we've seen it go there. And I'm going to try, if possible, to snag a few drivers here. Bear with me for 2 seconds. Yeah, fair enough, Zach. I was gonna ask you to come in comms with me, to be honest. I thought like you might have just been like, ow. Alright. Evening.
What's going on?
Not much. I may as well start with you anyway. Obviously won the race weekend there, another race win and another weekend win for you. That's 2 in a row now. Obviously a pretty good battle in both races. I mean, the first one was a little bit more comfortable than that last one. And obviously you had that penalty in that sprint race, which was unfortunate for you, but more points clawed back in this championship. And I think you're going to be probably within about 5 points of the championship lead now. I still don't have the exact numbers yet, but yeah, just talk us through how that one went, mate.
Yeah, well, I think I qualified P4 for the feature race, so I was pretty happy with that. And then Seb got a shotgun start, and then me and Spilly just kind of got a gap, which was good. And then I did the undercut and ended up managing getting out of DRS, which was pretty crucial. So yeah, that was the feature race. And then sprint race, I just got pushed wide to get a couple warnings, but oh well, can't do much about it. I mean, it would have been good to get a P1 and a P2, but still had a bit of fun on track fighting with Toddy and Schmitty on those last couple of laps, which is good.
Yeah, we saw a good battle there, and obviously after that safety car restart as well. Obviously, there were two cars came into pit in that last stint to go to softs, and I wasn't sure. I thought they might actually catch up to that group, but they never got there for the restart, and it was just you guys at the front. But yeah, obviously 3 wide coming down that penultimate straight there and into that last corner, and I wasn't sure how that one was going to turn out between the 3 of you, and you hung it around the outside there and made that move stick on Toddy, and then obviously a nice run to the line there. But yeah, so for the championship, it's worked out really nice for you. Obviously didn't quite get that P2 that you did come across the line in, but still kept your fastest laps in both races, so that made up some points there for you as well. And yeah, you excited for these last 2 rounds, see how you go? And
yeah, it'll be good, because there's a few of us up the top there. I think Toddy, Spilly, me, Schmitty and Seb are all kind of within 15 points, so yeah, it's pretty close, so no one can really afford to bomb out of a race, so it should be for some good racing in Russia and Abu Dhabi.
Yeah, that's exactly right. Obviously, with such little points gap, like you said, every point is precious in this scenario. As well as obviously the fact that even if you do have a bad race in one race, there's still plenty up for grabs here. And yeah, with reverse grids in effect as well, so it's still all to play for here between all 4 or 5 of you going into these last races. But I believe that's kind of it for us tonight. Unfortunately, the other 2 haven't joined up, but it is what it is. We'll get their views eventually, probably after the next race or so. But yeah, it's looking like it's going to be one hell of a fight for this championship. Thanks for joining me in the post-race interviews, though. But yeah, so that was round 10, I believe, here in Italy. We'll be back next week, and I believe it was Russia, like you said. Yeah, Russia for round 11. Plenty of points up for grabs and a good championship fight on the way here. So join us next week for the penultimate round of the championship as we see some more awesome battles between the drivers. I am Kevin Texas, your host for this series at the moment. Thank you for joining me, especially those that did follow on for the live race and put some comments out there and predictions. So I appreciate that. But we will see you next time.